So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Ivan Rakitic. He's the kind of player who can really control a game from midfield. He's got fantastic technique and passing ability, and a pretty mean shot too, Peter. He's also a really useful defensive presence, always alert to any opposition threats, and pretty adept at nipping them in the bud.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Foot in. Higuain. And the counter is on. Higuain plays it forward. And this is Ronaldo. Christian has a hit! He's delivered all right!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because There are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Ceballos. David Luiz. Tierney. Mesut Ozil hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Martial. Rashford! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United take the lead. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just a matter of reflexes though, it's the way he spreads his body in front of the ball, preventing strikers from getting a sighted goal. He also hardly ever makes an error, and that's precious for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Up to meet it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's Di Maria. Paris Saint-Germain applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay not easily shrugged off the ball. Di Maria. Di Maria plotting from out on the right-hand side. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Has a hit! Oh, good delivery. Almost the perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
A change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Denier. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Icardi tries running with the ball at his feet. It's a brilliant interception. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter. He seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line. And what's more, he can often turn those interceptions into...
Oh, shooting chance! Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Aranguis.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide.
By Leverkusen have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Aranguis. Diaby. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We're in the Veltins Arena here in Gelsenkirchen. Schalke's home, of course, since the turn of the century. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks.
Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Now a chance to break. Going through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Tries a shot! Goal! Schalke! And Schalke have the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, hello everybody, and the warmest possible welcome to you as you join our coverage of a game so eagerly awaited by the citizens of the Italian capital and beyond. It's Lazio against Roma, Bianco Celesti against Giallorossi, and it has to be said, the level of animosity shown by each set of fans towards the others is really quite something. Everyone here has gone to extraordinary lengths to show their true colours. Everything you see is highly charged. It is pretty much how so many past encounters have been. The history of grudges, scores settled, and the significant number of crazy moments all add up to the occasion we have now. You can tell this is one game, no matter what the state the two clubs are in, which is played at the highest level of intensity. Truly, this is a capital venue fit for a truly capital club, which Roma, of course, are. And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. You feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture perfect.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Going for goal! Acerbi drives it forward.
Roma have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
He's pinged one through here. And he's there to hoof it away. That's the throw. Perotti goes through the middle, and the finish! Just off target.
Zaniolo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Radu. Just brushed off the ball there. Dzeko has a pop! Luis Alberto. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So it's down to business here. Josip Ilicic. And here's Ilicic. And it's the Roan. Gomez. Manolo Gabbiadini. Gaston Ramirez. Manolo Gabbiadini gets into a dangerous position. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. And there's a long ball. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Hattabor. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Good take and he's had a look. Ilicic! Just a fraction high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit. Sampdoria have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Gaston Ramirez. Battles to win it back. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And the lineup's suggestion that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fofana, shot at goal! It's there!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Udinese go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Battles to win it back. Oh, good take in a good area. Cap has a goal! No mistake!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Callejon, he's the one who could shine. Sharp and skillful and happy to ease inside and allowing the fullback to fill the space he vacates. If an opportunity arises too, he's also a very mean free kick taker.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And already we're underway here. Caceres. Done very well to intervene. Chiesa. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Callejon. Callejon. Oh, nice touch. Has gone out. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Callejon. Insigne with a shot! Decent enough try.
Lorenzo Insigne certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mertens. And here's Callejon. Callejon. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Callejon! That comes as a mighty relief. Callejon gets flagged offside.